Hi Grade 4s, I'm quickly going to explain to you what we're going to do for 5 June PSW. We are still busy with children's rights and responsibilities. Okay, so let's quickly start with the starter. Okay, again, a starter you only answer verbally. Okay, try to name at least 3 children's rights. So last week we've done a couple of rights. Try to name at least 3 without looking. I hope you could have done that without looking. Okay, but here are the rights. We have, again, every child has the right to a name and nationality. Every child has the right to family care. Every child has the right to nutrition, shelter, and health care. Every child has the right to be protected from maltreatment. Every child has the right to be protected from doing an adult's work. And then every child has the right to an education. Okay, so there's a couple of rights, and I hope that you know at least 3 of them. Okay, so we have a very short summary. We are going to look at the responsibility part. So with every single right you get, you have a couple of responsibilities. Okay, so what is a responsibility? That is a new keyword that you have to write down. Responsibility is something you have a duty to do. It's something that you must do. So here is a nice comparison. So they're looking at what is a right, what is a responsibility, and you can copy this in your book and make it nice and beautiful. You don't have to draw the picture. It's just there. Just make sure you've got one side right and one side responsibility. So a right is something you should do or must have. Okay, a right is something you should expect to have. A right is something you deserve. Okay, and a right is something you need according to nature or the law. Okay, then a responsibility. A responsibility is something you must do for yourself or others. It's your responsibility to do it. No one else, yours. Okay, so responsibility is something you are expected to do for yourself or others. And then a responsibility is a choice that you make. Okay, so you can copy that summary in your book and make sure you understand it. Okay, so the activity, nice 2 activities that we're going to do. Firstly, we're going to read page 66 to 67 about Labor learns that having rights means having responsibilities, and answer the question that follows. Okay, so on page 66, you're going to read this story, and it would be nice if you can read it out loud to someone. Okay, ask a parent, a brother, sister, granny, whoever who's got time to listen while you read the story. And then I have one question that you have to get 3 answers out of this story. Okay, so the question is, name 3 rights Labor was not responsible with. Okay, so there's 3 rights, at least 3, that he was not responsible with. So he's got these rights, but he didn't take responsibility for it. Okay, so that is 3 answers that you have to write. And then the next activity is on page 69. So let's quickly go to page 69. Okay, here is page 69. It says, looking at our responsibilities. Now read the 2 rights in the frames below. Work out the responsibilities that go with each right. Complete the sentences. So the first right is, I have the right to go to school. Then you have to write, I must what? My homework. I must what? On time for school. I must what? My books. So what do you have to do with your books? I must what? In class. And I must what? Other learners who are struggling. Okay, there you do that one. And then you also have this one. I have the right to love and security. Now, with that, you get a lot of responsibility. So, I must what? My space neat and tidy. I must what? Please and thank you. I must what? My things. There can be more than one word in there. I must what to my caretakers. I must what my caretakers where I am going. So there. And I must what with household duties. Okay, so this is a longish activity, so you have to start very early to finish it quickly. Okay, so let's quickly look at our plenary. Okay, plenary answer verbally. Think of a right that you were not responsible with. So think of one of the rights. Is it with your name, your nationality, family care? Maybe you didn't take responsibility with your family, or with food, or shelter, or healthcare, or you maybe maltreated someone else, or doing an adult's work or education. Think of one of those rights you didn't take responsibility with. Okay. Maybe there's more than one, and this is a personal question, and you answer it for yourself. Okay, I hope you get through this activity very quickly, and I hope you enjoy it and that you've learned something. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye-bye.